already talked about one of the rules here at the fort. There are a few that we have to abide by while we're in there. The first one is they will not allow you to have food or drink inside the fort unless you have water. Water's fine because the fort gets wet when it rains, so that's all good. So as we pass by this big brown trash can when we walk inside, you can throw away anything that you cannot be put away. All right? All right, so the fort is more like a museum than anything else, so we got to treat it like a museum while we're in there. That means, gentlemen, no running, no jumping, no gymnastics, no dancing, okay? No running, did I say that? Especially when we go upstairs in the gun deck, okay? There's some really cool cannons up on the gun deck. They look like they would be a whole lot of fun to climb on, but you are not allowed to climb on. Also upstairs in the gun deck on the east side of the fort over by the water, there is a very low wall. It is the perfect height to sit on, but you are not allowed to sit on it. In fact, one of the rules we have here at the fort is just don't touch it. Don't touch the walls. Now I know that sounds silly because it's a fort. It's been here 343 years. It's been through hurricanes, it's been hit by cannonballs, and it looks really strong and sturdy, so why can't we touch it? It's because it's made of a stone called coquina. Everybody say that with me.
Coquina.
One more time.
Coquina.
Good. Okay, it is really strong and sturdy, but it's also kind of like a big sandcastle. So if you picked at it, a little bit might come apart. And then a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more could come apart. And pretty soon you would be missing a great big chunk of the fort. We don't want that to happen. We want to keep the original as long as we can. All right? So just keep your little fingers to your little selves inside the fort. All right. So the easiest way to move through this fort is going to be single file. It is a spring break for a lot of people. So we have lots of visitors here at the fort. We don't want to interrupt their visit. We don't want them to interrupt our visit. So while we're here, we're going to keep our noise level just above a whisper. That's what we're aiming for. Especially if we happen to walk by another group that has a tour guide, we want to be nice and quiet. So then when they walk by us, they will be nice and quiet. Now you guys are allowed to take pictures, but do not walk away from the group to take a picture. All right? And if we are walking in line, please don't stop the line to take a picture, because everybody else in front of you is going to keep going. And we might turn left or we might turn right, and you won't know where we are, and then we're going to hide so that you never find us again. All right? So make sure you don't break the line. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I ask you guys a question, you don't have to raise your hand, you can just shout out the answer.